Alright, welcome back to the second part of the three-part tutorial on what can go wrong when applying effects onto tracks in Ableton. This is how we started last time when we applied effects. We have effects going on every single track, right? They don't make sense, but it doesn't matter. Now, let me reduce the number of tracks we have in our project, and let's just focus on that very single track. So we have a concert hall, groove delay, large hall, and a pong delay, right? And now you've come across something that is called a return track, right? Return track, you can either, insert return track here, and you see an A popping up. A return. Well, there. Let's add some more. Let's add 6 in total. You can also do that. A shortcut is Alt Command and T. We have 6 return tracks now. And for those of you who are new to the topic, well, you use them in the following way. Those tracks themselves have, see, there is no effect on them yet. But what we can do is, instead of having effects on each and every single track, you put each and every single effect on one of these return tracks, right? Sounds good, doesn't it? Let me just add this here. See, now we only have, oh, we still have a pong delay. Oh, I messed up. Here we go. See? So we have no more effects going on our original track. See, no more effects here. No more effects. And we have a concert hall on the A return, a groove on the B return, a C, a pong delay on the C return track, and a large stage. And because it's so much fun, we will just add I mean, look at this, we have so many options. And it is just only, we've just begun expanding or finding out about reverb. So hey, let's have more reverb. More reverb is always good, right? So don't know, long tail. So how do you actually operate that send return system? Let's loop that. Let's loop. Here we go. Let's loop that sample. And you can see, as you can see, there is nothing going on. Why is that so? Because you either, depending on the view, it's the tab key that makes you switch between the views, the session and the other view that I've just forgotten. I've just forgotten the name. Doesn't matter. If you dial in, see, I'm turning up that A knob and nothing happens yet. But when I play the sample, you can see that under A concert hall, you have some signal coming up. Not that much. And as soon as I'll dial in a bit more, you see, but moreover, you hear the effect. Let me just dial that back completely. That's the arrangement view. Is it? Prove me wrong, prove me right. So in that view, you can do the same thing by, see these 6 boxes? This is box A, B, C, D, E, and F. And if I turn that up, see how the signal comes up? You basically start sending a copy of the original, you call it dry signal, to the reverb, to the concert hall effect, and you get that effect dialed in, and the dry effect plus the effect, the dry signal plus the effect ends up on the master. All right? Proof of concept. Let me just dial in all the other funny effects. See how they are all jumping up, and actually you can hear it. See, I mean, the Pong delay. Takes some time, but here we go. Oh, let me point that out. If you apply effects with this send return system, you want to have the dry and wet knob all the way up, because dry and wet means nothing but 0 and 100%, right? And in that case, we can live with 100%, because this is the actual place where we dial in total amount of the effect we're gonna have. So one more time. See? Alright, you get the idea. Now, remember the problem from video 1. Of course, we won't only have one track, we will have plenty of tracks. So let me duplicate those, and you can see those settings will be copied as well. And that's just for the sake of, that tutorial here. So again, let me duplicate. Hey, let's have at least 20 tracks.
The center has to be at least 3 times bigger than this.
Ah, come on. Because we're advanced now. Advanced producers need to have at least 32 tracks. And so you can guess what happens, right? What's going to happen? I mean, look at the CPU load. I mean, it's an awesome sound, and it will not stop, but we only have peaked around 20% and not 50 or whatnot percent like we did in the last video. Bottom line, the way working like this, send and return effects, by the way, you can actually dial that in. Send and return, where is it? Return. Yeah. See, if I open that up, you can dial in all the individual views. Bottom line, that way of applying effects is more CPU power saving. It avoids, it saves up all that precious space and power you will need for the actual track. I mean, this is just like a test scenario. You get the idea. And now, I mean, this is pretty common, right? And of course, you know that you could actually group things. Then the routing would go like, all the tracks go into that group again. You can actually apply effects. That's okay, right? But then again, we are limited. Pardon me. Let me just delete all this, because bottom line, we are limited. Obviously, right now we are limited to 6 return tracks. So only 6 types of effects? Is that even possible? No. Of course, you can add... now you can add 12 return tracks in total, at least in the Suite version. But not everybody has the Suite version, right? And then again, it's only 12 tracks. I mean, like, I have to remove some of them, otherwise I can't show you the issue. I mean, like, dig this. That is just the settings that come with the reverb settings that come with Ableton, right? And we have so many more effects going on, and we can't actually use them because we're limited by that reverb, send return section. All right, it's a bit over dramatic, but you get the idea. During the development of the Mix Temple Pro template, something struck my mind, something that I haven't thought about, really, and something that I want to share with you. And if video 1 was easy, and of course easy for you, and video 2 was more than obvious, wait till you see this, because this is it a game changer? I don't know, but it is clearly a more advanced way in terms of a routing system that is based on the way a console would route things. And this is something that is not intuitively clear in Ableton.